Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Talks with Thee. I'm so happy to have you here with me once again. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. And I promise you that you're going to have a good time with us. And those of us that are coming back, I'm so grateful. Thank you for subscribing earlier and thank you for keeping in touch. I'm so blessed to have you, with me. Thank you so very much, every one of you. God bless you. How have you been? I just want to know how you are doing. I'm so interested in how your life is, getting. Are you fine? Are you making some changes, to affect your life more positively? Because you see, we just have one life to live and we have to make the very best out of it. So I encourage you, just find a way to make your life more interesting, more meaningful, more peaceful, more enjoyable. Just have a good time every day that you are alive to see a new day. I want you to make the best out of it. Just be happy with yourself and with the people around you and just be grateful for life. So thank you so much for being here with me again. So today we are just going to discuss one topic that is very passionate to me, because there are some values and there are some principles that are supposed to guide our lives even as we are growing in our relationships with people and even with ourselves. Every day you get to know yourself better and every day you become a better version of yourself. So today I want us to talk about a topic that is titled contentment. Contentment, of course, I'm sure you know what it means, but I just want to, introduce it by saying that contentment simply means being happy with what you have, with who you are, and where you are. You are happy with what you have, with who you are, and where you are at any particular point in time. Contentment means that you are aware of your reality and you respect your reality, your present, and you also appreciate that your life is on a journey and that you are going to get by and you are going to do well as time goes on. Remember that even when you plant a seed, the seed does not bear fruit that same day. Our lives are like seeds. We grow, we blossom, we bear fruits in 30-fold, in 60, in 100, name it. So even your life is in stages. People are going through stages of life and those stages will change for the better. You see, the morning comes, the noon comes, and the night comes. So your life also is in stages. I want to encourage you to know that whatever it is you're experiencing now will change for the better. Anything that you are going through right now will change for the better. So be contented with whatever it is that you have. Be contented with who you are. Don't feel that anybody else is better than you or you would have been somebody else. No, you are unique. You are different. You are peculiar. You are special. The word of God says that God sees you as the apple of his eyes. He has engrafted you in the palms of his hands. Your days, your moments are all before him and he's careful with you. He's jealous over you. So I want to encourage you to also place value on who you are. Don't look at other people and think you are, disadvantaged, you are supposed to be pitied. No. Your life is as unique as it should be. There is no two you. You are unique. One in a million. Marvelously and beautifully, wonderfully made by God. And wherever you are, it's a stage in life. Phases of life come and go. And then you'll be fine. That is not your definition. Wherever you are right now, it's not your true definition. When you open a book, you go from chapter to chapter. That's how life is. Whatever chapter you are at right now is not the last chapter. So don't write off yourself and don't allow people to write you off. Some of us, we allow people to just write us off and then we believe what people have said. Your condition will never improve. You cannot be better than what you are. No, it's not true. Every day we grow. We are work in progress. People that have so much today never had that much yesterday. But they stayed at it. They believed God for the change and the change came. And because when you believe God, when you are contented with where you are, you discover that you have the patience and the peace within you to outlive those seasons that are not so palatable for better seasons to come in. So today we are talking about contentment. I want us to be contented with what we have. Whatever little you have. When you see through scriptures, the Bible will say, what do you have? The woman, the wife of the prophet, the prophet asked her, what do you have? She said, a little cruse of oil. That was enough for the miracle to take place. Whatever little you have, whatever leftovers you have, whatever is remaining of you, as long as you are still breathing, as long as you are still alive in the land of the living, the Bible said there is hope. To him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. As long as you are alive, your life is still relevant. As long as you are alive, you never can tell what tomorrow holds. It's only in the hands of God. The Bible says, no one knows the time and the season which the Lord has placed in his power, but only him knows. So don't give up on yourself. Don't look down on whatever it is that you have today. Don't think that what you have does not matter to anybody. No, even if it doesn't matter to anybody, it matters to God, because God is going to use it as a point of contact. There was a stage in my life. I had no shoes. I had no clothes. I didn't even have a nice curtain in my house. All those stages pass. And I tell you the truth, even in those stages, I don't look down on myself. You know why? Because deep inside of me, I have that confidence of the fact that I'm more than this. I want you to know that whatever it is you are going through, you are more than that situation. You are more than that circumstance. It will pass. It will pass. The morning will come. You will smile again. You'll be fulfilled again. And you look up and say, wow, thank God. I waited it out. And then you'll be wondering, am I the one? Just like the Bible will say, when the Lord turned again our captivity, we are like them that dream. You will be like a dreamer in your own story and say, can this be me? You mean God can remember me? You mean my life can be this beautiful? So don't give up. You know why people commit suicide? Because they give up on themselves. They give up on life. They think they have nothing to show. They think they finish themselves. How can you finish yourself before you end the race? As long as you are alive, I tell you, God is in charge of your life. So today, I just want us to examine some of the things that discontentment causes in our hearts. When we are not contented with what we have, with who we are, and with where we are at a particular point in time in life. So many things go wrong. We bring ourselves, number one, under undue pressure. Why pressure yourself for what you cannot change? Why worry over what you cannot change? The Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but with prayer and thanksgiving, make your request be made known unto God. Why are you anxious about what you cannot change? He says, season it will pass. So when you are discontented, what happens is that you bring yourself under undue pressure. You are so pressurized that even your beauty does not show. And the Bible says that with joy alone shall you draw out of the wells of salvation. So that's one thing that discontentment causes for us, undue pressure. And then number two, it takes away your self-worth. You discover that you are feeling like you are having complex issues. You look at people and you think that they are better than you. You are not happy with yourself. It's taking away your self-confidence. When you come where people are, and you don't express yourself as if they are looking down on you, maybe because of what you are wearing, because of the car you drove in, because of where you are living. No. Remember, the spies that were sent to go and spy out the land of Canaan, in your own eyes, they were like grasshoppers, not in the eyes of their enemies. Most times, we are the ones that debase ourselves in our own eyes. You feel small in your own eyes. You look undressed in your own eyes. You look not qualified in your own eyes. I encourage you, stop beating yourself blue-black. No. Let your confidence not be affected because you think that you are not where you are supposed to be. You don't have what you are supposed to have. No. Those are not, the parameters by which God, mark our lives. And then another thing that will happen is that you are just dissatisfied. And that brings about ungratefulness. Be grateful for where you are. Be thankful for where you are, because it will be better. But when you are not contented, it makes you to be ungrateful. It makes you to be unsatisfied. You are not satisfied with life. Don't put yourself in that position where it looks like you are not even grateful for the life that God has given to you. Be grateful. Be grateful. And then another thing it makes you to feel when you are not contented is that it makes you feel you are disadvantaged. It's as if everybody else is, is advantaged and you are disadvantaged. In fact, you make yourself like an object of pity. People should be sorry for you. People should be, be pitiful of you. No. You are not in that state. You put yourself there. No, bring yourself out. So discontentment does not actually add value to our lives. It takes from us. It makes us not to, have focus on God that is able to change our lives for the better. So I encourage you, fight against every spirit of discontentment. And you will see that life is not as hard as you are making it look, because it's a phase. And men are also in sizes, you see. You will get over it and you come through. And then let's talk about the advantages of contentment. When you are contented, number one thing that you feel is peace. You have peace within you. You have peace around you. And that peace attracts more favor, more goodwill. You have peace. So you are smiling. You are happy. It gives you inner joy. The Bible talks about the joy that passeth all human understanding. Yes, that is what you experience when you are contented. When you are contented, you are not full of yourself, but you don't think that anybody is on top of you. You just know that, you know what, this is my space and I'm happy with where I'm at. I know I'm more than this. That's why you hear people say, I know I'm more than this. You have to know that you are more than that only when you are contented. If you are not contented, you will not feel you are more than this. And with that mindset, you see that season will pass. And before you know it, you are out of the blues. And then another thing that you will notice is when you are contented is that you are hopeful. You are hopeful for a better tomorrow. When you are contented, you know that this is where I'm at. I'm grateful, but I hope for a better tomorrow. You look forward to a better tomorrow. That's what happens when you are contented. So I want to encourage you, please practice the attitude of contentment in every area of your life. Be happy with what you have, with who you are, with where you are at. And I tell you, when you cultivate that attitude, nothing will matter to you. And I want to encourage you, please don't look at people too much and think that your time will not come. Those people, once upon a time too, they were believing God for a change, and that change comes. So when you are contented, it gives you inner peace. It gives you self-confidence. You are good, in your own skin. You feel comfortable in your own skin. When you are contented, you are grateful for where you are at, and you are believing God for a better tomorrow. When you are contented, you attract even more goodwill and more favor, because all around you is goodwill. All around you is favor. All around you is rest. People can come into your space and be happy. Listen, some people are even envious of a contented person, no matter what they have. When you see a contented person, it could just be a particular Ankara that the person can wear. The person wears it with pride. The person is happy. The person is bouncing. And then the other person that is wearing gold and silver and all manner does not even have that self-confidence. Listen, when you meet a contented person, you will meet a person that knows his or her value. Your self-worth is intact. Nobody takes away from you. No. You don't allow anybody to take away your dignity. Sometimes when I pass on the road and a vehicle passes and maybe splashes water on me, I used to say to myself, I say, if only you know who is passing. At that time, I cannot afford to have a car, so I am trekking. But if only you knew the person that is passing by, you would have stopped and said, can I give you a lift, rather than, splashing water on me. When you have self-confidence, you have good courage, and you'll be able to carry on with life. And listen, when you are contented, before you know, that season passes and you will not even know. There are seasons in my life that I had no clothes to wear. I had no shoes. Even the curtain in my house was torn. But those seasons passed. And today is a different story. I had no choices of clothes, to wear, because you have just one or two, so you don't even waste time in dressing. But today we are confused on what to wear and what not to wear. There are times in your life that you go through some things and then you know that this is not the finality of your life. It's a phase. It will pass. So I encourage us on this episode that we should be contented with what we have. We should be contented with who we are, and we should be contented with where we are at. You can be a face me, I face you. My dear, make it into a palace. Give yourself peace within that space that you have. Make your bed well and lie down on it and enjoy a good sleep. Don't wish for a water bed. Many people that are on water beds, they don't sleep. Why compare yourself with people and be dissatisfied with the life that God has given to you? Listen, you don't have the privileges that some people have. You don't have the opportunities that some people have. You don't have the human connections that some people have. Some people's lives are easier. It's the truth. That's why you hear people say, some people are born with golden spoon. Some of us are not even born with wooden spoon. We find a way around it. So I want to encourage us. Please be contented with your life. Your life is beautiful as it is. Your life is enviable as it is. You are the one looking down on yourself. You are not looking as bad as you think you look in people's eyes. Yeah, you are good. This phase will pass. And I want to congratulate you in advance, because I know that better is the end of your life than the beginning thereof. Thank you so much for being with me on this episode. I want you to please have peace within yourself. Have peace around you and enjoy your life with the little that you have. And that season will pass and greater doors shall be opened, and you will tell the story of how you overcame and counsel somebody else to say, listen, I was once down there, but today God brought me up. And God that has done it for me will also do it for you. That's my prayer for you. God bless you. Thank you so much for, being with me on this episode. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so very much. So, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like the videos and just share it. Let people be blessed. Like I said, this is not a talk show. I want every, episode to be impactful. Every episode to meet people at the points of their needs, so that the next time I come your way again, it will be testimony. Now, please, I want you to drop messages, DM me, call me if you want. Let's talk, let's share and edify ourselves. The Bible says, iron sharpeneth iron. So will a man sharpen the countenance of his friends. My passion is that everyone be happy in the relationships they find themselves. Be happy with the lives that God has given to them, and be thankful to God for the privilege of even being alive in the first place. Thank you so much for being with me on this episode. Till I come your way again in the next episode, this is me saying bye. God bless you, and I love you. Bye-bye.